What is going on, Arrowhead Militia? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I've actually done some proper recording outside of operations, and this is basically just kind of a little sit and chit chat type of video, as I am kind of in a area in my life right now where I'm having to do a lot of stuff outside of YouTube, which is taking time away from doing YouTube. One of those things is simply I am uh, hanging out with family a lot more than I used to, running town to town with my family, with of course staircases, and just to really spend time with them. As I've done a lot of stuff, content creation wise, that has taken me away from spending a lot of a lot of time with my family. So it's something where I feel like I am doing too much for content and not enough um with those guys, and so I'm starting to spend a little bit more time with my family. Um of course, that being running to town, and sometimes even spending an hour or two on the road. That, and of course, work has picked up a lot more recently, as it's becoming nicer. We're starting to do a lot of stuff, and then of course I'm doing a lot of stuff with Warhawk and those guys as well. So it's just been really kind of busy as of late. So doing a lot of stuff for Warhawk, trying to do some presentation stuff for them outside of work. And honestly, I'm reconnecting with a few friends that I haven't really spent a lot of time with. So I've been hanging out with some friends as well. So granted, I am trying to keep up with operations and doing those videos. But even then, it's like I still have some content from operations that I need to push out. But yeah, it's been where you guys have basically been getting one upload a week, which is not where I want to have this go to. I don't want to have it be where it's like I'm only doing one video a week and then that's it. So, just honestly I feel like I need to kind of address the elephant in the room, and that is the lack of content, especially as of late. I did not redo the targets. I realized there's only going to be 20 of them. But yeah, so today we are rocking the this spear. Um, Reason for that is I actually got my hands on a spear the other day while I was visiting Boise with my mom. We dropped in a gun store, and they actually had the spear on the wall, and went in and started talking to the workers. And at that point they're like, well, you seem to know a thing or two about your weapons, like, do you want to get your hands on the spear? And I was just like, absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna be running the spear today, just simply because I've had the honor of being able to actually hold a 6 spear, which is, again, really, really cool. That still does not really work. But yeah, I've redone a lot of my mods as well, so I'm trying to kind of uh get used to all the mods and all the new stuff that I have. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Let me see. But yeah, I honestly, I do feel bad that I have gotten away from doing content because, of course, a lot of you guys will know I was trying to do content every Monday through Friday. But then, again, life got in the way. So I had to take a little bit of a hiatus. I'm going to try to get back into uploading more frequently. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be Monday through Friday or if it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not sure what it is. Recently, I've been trying to... I forgot. It's not only the plane. I'm stupid. But yeah, recently I got kind of screwed on my sleep schedule. So I'm trying to correct that as well. Like today, especially, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon after not going to sleep until really early in the morning. So, yeah, just kind of screwed myself there with my sleep schedule, which is not great, especially with work and trying to get into a job where I'm definitely going to have a proper sleep schedule, and if not, then that job is going to be very short-lived. So yeah, just life in itself has gotten really, really crazy, and I just really can't talk about a lot of it, just simply as I know I have friends that watch my content and they'll know who I'm talking about when I address, you know, kind of who I've been hanging out with and why I've been hanging out with them. But so not gonna go into the details there, but been spending a lot of time with them, which has been really nice because it had been a very, very long time since we had really talked to each other and like actually got out of the house and was able to hang out. But it's also taken a lot of time away from my content, which, I mean, in retrospect, I was putting a lot of time towards content creation. I basically done it where content creation was all I did through through that. So, or throughout the day, it was content creation, editing, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's just something that I've kind of taken a little bit of a step back, and honestly, it's been kind of nice being able to step back and just, you know, hang out with Warhawk guys and, you know, talking with people on Discord. So, yeah, it's been pretty nice to just be able to kind of sit back and do what, Jesus, just do what I want, and that is hang out with friends. And honestly, getting my life where it needs to be and getting my life together, you know, by way of getting into a position where I'm starting to, you know, put a job app together. As for you guys that aren't following me on Discord, you guys probably won't know this, but I'm trying to get on with state. Whoa. The state and work in the jail system, which will be really cool because then I'll start making pretty decent money. But it's also gonna be, you know, I'm working an actual proper job and not, you know, kind of fucking around like I have been for a long time. Why is that under snipers? I could understand the G28, but the MCX Raptor being under snipers, I feel like is just a little wonky. Let's see. Do I have a better site for this? I don't believe so, but possibly. So I believe that is, yeah, that is that. So that is a modded rifle scope I'm using. So never mind. I'm not gonna really think with this too much then. But yeah, hopefully you guys, can understand. I gotta start, prioritizing my life, especially with my family, because a lot of you guys will also know that my dad had cancer, and so that's been a lot of stress on my family for the last year. It's insane to think it's already been a year since he's gotten cancer, but it has been. And yeah, I'm not afraid to admit that it's been a while, and it's taken me a while to get my life back in order from him having cancer, as that really kind of screwed me up mentally a good bit, as he was very, very close to death. So, yeah, it's been a long road for me to feel comfortable enough that I feel like I can try to get back into a job and not have to work a job where I feel like I gotta be able to run home at a drop of a hat. But we're getting there, which is really nice that we are getting back to the position, or at least I am mentally getting back into the position where I feel like I can actually start to achieve what I need as a human being and not worry about the past as much. So, yeah, outside of that, just content. Really, I've haven't been struggling to make content. It's just I've been struggling on hitting the post button is what it is. Because oh shit. There we go. But we've been doing a lot of operations in Warhawk. We do some fun stuff throughout the week, and then Friday and Saturdays we do our actual like main operations, as I like to call them, the ones that more or less actually mean something with the money and all that, so deaths actually count and all that. So they're a little bit more serious than our fun ones, which has been absolutely fucking awesome. For you guys that are kind of sad about DC dropping out, especially just not happening anymore, you guys will like the upcoming stuff here more than likely, because some familiar faces should be coming back to the channel, which is going to be really cool. Here on Warhawk and some other games that I'm going to be picking up and actually starting to play again with some of those people from DCRP. So keep an eye out there. You guys will be starting to see some more stuff coming here soon, which will be really cool. But yeah, I mean, really, there's not much for me to say here. Besides, I do apologize for kind of taking a little bit of hiatus and really not saying anything. Because even on Discord, I've been fairly quiet about what's going on in my life right now and all that. But again, I'm in a position in my life where I've just gotta, you know, realize that YouTube is just a very small thing. It's not a permanent solution yet for income. And so I've gotta start realizing and start to get into a position within an actual job that will be more of a permanent solution until YouTube gets to the position where I don't have to worry about paying bills. And right now, and the really shitty thing is, I don't necessarily think YouTube will ever be that for me. That being, of course, a permanent job, more than just a, you know, a side gig, which is what this is right now. Which sucks, but, you know, it's hard to, you know, go to other smaller channels and seeing those smaller channels absolutely doing fantastic and comparing them to your own channel, especially where I've been doing this for nearly 10 years, which is absolutely insane for me to think about, because even Demolition Ranch or Off the Ranch, Vet Ranch, Matt Carricker being the person, he has been doing this for 10 years and he's retiring. I am only 2 years, because I've been doing this since 2017. I have 2 more years until I hit 10 years of doing content creation on YouTube. Granted, have I put nearly the effort into my channel that Matt Carricker has on his? Absolutely none. I have not put a sweat bead of work compared to him. So I'm not trying to compare myself. I am simply only bringing Matt Carricker up because I look up to him as an inspiration. That not only has he done Off the Ranch channel, he's done Demolition Ranch. He also had, at one point in time, he was doing the Vet Ranch stuff, which was exactly that. That was what he was considering his permanent solution before he started doing content on YouTube, was his vet clinic stuff. But no, I absolutely aspire to be, you know, a bigger person on YouTube, but like, honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't have that oomph. A really shitty way to put it, but yeah, it's like you have to have so much motivation when it comes to doing this kind of content, and any sort of critique or hatred that you have tossed your way is, honestly, it's kind of devastating. It's super, super hard to, you know, read all the critique and be able to, you know, have that same motivation to keep going, because, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to have people that, you know, just kind of shit on you because it's fun. Hey, look, a P320. Don't drop that. God damn it, that's funny. But, and I would say that over, you know, the last 7 years, I've done pretty good at being able to, you know, block out a lot of the bullshit that, you know, I've read when it comes to my channel. And, you know, I've done a pretty damn good job at even hiding a lot of that just kind of bullshit that I get as a content creator. But at the end of the day, you know, you read them to be able to realize, oh, it's just bullshit, dude. I want, see just blown off steam. And for a lot of those people, they are just blowing steam out of their ass. They're not in the same mindset as, a content creator, because they've not done it themselves. They don't understand the absolute endless nights that I have when it comes to editing, because especially back when I first started, I would edit 2 or 3 videos, or I would rephrase this, I would edit one video 2 or 3 times before I got it to the point where I liked the look of it, the final outcome. And then you'd post it on YouTube and it would flop. And even now, I've noticed that on videos that I put my heart and soul into the editing, and I feel really good about it, I post it, and it doesn't do anything on YouTube. It doesn't have the clicks that I feel like it should. And I don't think, all my videos should, have fucking thousands and thousands of views, but it's those videos that they hardly push up to 100, which back when I was doing SAF, 100 views was coming damn near naturally. And so it's just kind of a kick in the balls, because I'm doing stuff that I absolutely love doing, first-person shooter type of games, and again, they hardly drive anything, and I know YouTube is trying their best to help smaller content creators like myself be able to push out easier, but when you're not doing the, the cliche games like Call of Duty, the new Call of Duties, I'm not doing, that kind of clickbaity shit, and I've gotten, now even out myself, I've gotten bad with titles. I have been clickbaiting some titles here and there, but that's not who I am. It's like, I'm not one that I like the clickbait fucking mentality that a lot of people have. And it's like, I'm not no fucking Mr. Beast. I don't have millions and millions of dollars that I can put into doing videos that realistically are all just clickbait videos. But I mean, it's tough. It's tough being a YouTuber. And honestly, it's like, I wish that I had someone to tell me, hey, you're going to be working on your channel for damn near 10 years, and you're really not going to get as far as you want to, because YouTube is such a difficult fucking beast to try to win. Oh my god, I shot him so many times. But yeah, I don't know. And before people start questioning, well, are you planning on quitting? Are you planning on, just giving up? No. What I'm planning on is getting my life together in a position where I am happy with where I'm at. And then once I'm there, I can be happy with where my YouTube is. And that's right now the thing is, and that's where I'm at in life, is I am not happy with who I am as a person. And I'm using, this content as kind of a band-aid. So, it's not something I'm gonna be quitting anytime soon. I'm still gonna be kicking the content out, and I'm going to be doing stuff, but it honestly might slow down on, weeks that I'm not mentally doing good. And for those weeks that I really feel good, I feel like I've accomplished something, then, I'll push more content out. But yeah, no, just right now, I'm just in a position where I'm not afraid to say I am not in a good place mentally, and it's because I've, you know, tried to grasp something that was, well, impossible. And it's only impossible because I don't have the money to supplement what I want to do. So, yeah. Before I get this to an hour-long video, I want to just try to keep this one a little bit shorter. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little conversation with you guys, and you guys feel free to hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you guys think about how I should try to work around this stuff. But just to know, starting to get my life together one step at a time. That very first step is going to be getting into a job, which more or less will pull me away from YouTube a little bit more. Maybe. May not. But anyway, guys. With that being said, I'll leave this with one last deal. And that is, take life one step at a time. Don't run through it. It's not a marathon. I love you guys. But do yourself a favor. Love yourself. Love others as well. Take care, y'all.